for the Lacrosse SA Men's State League competition here at the Women's Memorial Playing Field. We have Sturt playing host to the Burnside Bears. Interesting game this tonight. I should mention joining me on the microphone tonight will be Marty Baker and Braden Munn on the camera, Hayden Egg controlling and steering the ship in the production box. But very interesting game tonight. It could help shape finals lacrosse as things start to get a little congested for spots 3, 4, 5 and 6 possibly. And Burnside coming off a shock loss last week, and Sturt also coming off a loss. So both teams looking for a bounce back win tonight. And Marty Baker's here with me tonight.
How are you, Craig?
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Yep. Yes, we are all good, and a busy day of lacrosse so far. So, hang on, we've just got a problem with one of our headsets here. But a really big day of lacrosse. Well, Shix, we might as well quickly run through the State League scores that we know. So, Shix, today... Testing. Have you got... Not, got you?
Yeah, I can hear myself now.
Yep.
So tonight's game, Sturt Burnside, I think are probably in the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th spot. Probably, Marty, that'd be fair to say.
Yeah,
North Eagles in amongst the mix there as well. So crucial game here tonight.
Yeah, Sturt really need to win the game to really have any sort of finals hopes. Obviously, round 1 they got a bit of a touch up at Burnside with the 13-1. That is probably going to be a bit hard to overcome from a tiebreaker point of view, which probably means Sturt must win tonight, and then probably need to pick up one against the top 3 moving forward. So
Burnside are in that. Well, they are the top 3, aren't they?
They're sitting in that sort of 3-4 spot. I think the loss last week might have dropped them down to the 4th slot.
Yep.
So yeah, the really big game for Sturt, and we're really looking forward to having it on.
Double points, you would say, this game?
Yeah, really double points. I mean, a loss to Sturt basically means you can
write the year off.
Yeah, write the year off.
Start planning end of season trips.
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
Yep, probably. Either that, or they've got to beat Glenelg and Brighton and North Eagles, which could be a bit of a tall order. But Tony Watts, now we do actually have him on the mic tonight, so we will have him throughout. And we also thank Shane, who will be out and about on the referee's mic. So we thank those boys for letting us listen in.
Shane who?
Shane Abbott.
Right.
Shane Abbott, the referee. So he'll be listening all good. And we'll tune into those boys as we go along. But we also have Tony Watts mic'd up for the night. So it will be good to listen into him. Good to have him back on the sidelines.
Sturt team coming out to the field, led by Mike Forbes.
So you're oh, okay. So, yeah. I'm not good at this whole. Alrighty.
I don't want to hear them.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so it's going to be a good night, Tone. A lot of fierce competition. Might as well do a quick run around the scores today. Glenelg took on Brighton. We had
9-7, and North Eagles beat Woodville 12-2.
Yes. Quite a good win on both fronts, and that really locks Brighton into the top spot, you would imagine.
As we can see, both teams now ready for play. If you want to catch up on the round of the rest of the scores, check out Lacrosse SA TV Facebook page and have a look at the scores there.
Yes.
But for tonight, we're concentrating on this game.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Who's going to be the keys, or how are Sturt going to get over the top of the Bears tonight? What do we need to see from the Bears team, from the Devils, in order to get over the line?
Not sure, but we got a good face-off battle here, which is good. Aaron Hill back into the lineup, coming off a sore knee for some time, has put him his interrupted campaign for the under-21 Aussie team. So it's great to have Aaron Hill back out there, and he'll have a good workout. This will test him hard against Lewis Dow on the face-off. Pangrazio's pole's extended. He's gone down back. And good competitive start from Aaron Hill, which is good to see. Custerman picks up a loose ball, and Sturt will get first crack at it. As Semler calls off, might have to help with some of these names, Marty, of the newer blokes. 79 for Burnside.
Just grab my phone, because...
yep, 29 for Sturt. So that's Ewan Locke. And Mike Forbes, 53, I reckon, is Harry Giannis. It's good to see him back out playing some good ball. Ryan Stone will heavily benefit from Aaron Hill being back. He'll free him up to go down into attack. And nice and wide. So young Jacob Newman, who's been in a real streaky, red-hot form after coming back from the Nationals. Inside ball there. Forbes collects, loses it, and that... cough the ball up down the back.
Putting some pressure on here.
They are. And they get the ball back as Phillips has gone back to the long pole as well after playing short for a little bit. Harris gets, and it's going to cause transition here. Newman's covered, but it looks like Matt... Is that Caparosso?
Yep, 17.
Oh, and young Arscott there was just finding it hard to find that ball. Number 79 for Burnside is Connor Brennan. And he's picked up by Harry Giannis. So Burnside now will roll into attack as they bring out their offensive guys. Although it looks like Adam Phillips will be running... oh no, sorry, that's Marshall, beg my pardon. Yep. Custerman will play nice and high defensively. Harry Giannis floating around on Brennan. Some other matchups out there. Pangrazio looking to slide. Doesn't quite get there. Switching, gets lost.
Goodridge.
Nice, easy shot there, Goodridge. So, real lack of communication there for Sturt as Goodridge just allows a short pole to switch onto him, which is probably not ideal. We might get a Trad VC replay here. Yep, Harry Giannis goes for a takeaway high centre and just gets absolutely pantsed. And Goodridge, quality player, will put it in the back of the net.
Lovely bounce shot on just hitting the hip side there.
But with my interest in the under-21 Australian team, this is my battle of the night. Really keen to see how Aaron Hill goes. They've been struggling on the stripe so far this season, Sturt. It's a nice young string here for Sturt with Jacob Newman and Ryle Custerman. Burnside will have Marshall and Harris there with Louis Dow. Good battle. Custerman again gets his second ball off the middle. Newman pops out the back. And Harris will collect him up high. So Burnside identifying the form of Jacob Newman. Got some good wheels, switching over. Phillips now, he's got the long pole on again, so he'll be doing a lot of switching short, long by the look of it. Oh, timeout, 0-0, 3 minutes into the game. Tony Watts has called a timeout. What has he forgotten to say in the pre-game speech, you wonder?
Well, I'm not sure, because it's going to be a very early one.
A real burnt timeout, that one there. But let's see what he's got to say. We got him on the mic?
Yeah, I think
that timeout, I burnt one, right?
There we go. We
Make
burnt
sure
one.
that we have a good offensive set. Yeah, Jacob's just,
Can he hear us, Tony?
Aaron's done a fantastic job in the face. Now we reward this work. Yeah.
so. I think what he's just saying is he's just looking for a little bit of control there, Apologies for the language. He's
A little bit colourful.
not on the headsets tonight, so he's we get the full Tony.
Don't we run a 5-second delay?
No, we
No?
do not. We are live,
We
Shicks.
are live.
And speaking of which, if you want to, you can get us on Facebook or on YouTube
Oh,
in
lovely.
1080 HD,
1080, 60. What does that mean when the 60's on there?
60 FPS, mate.
Yeah, I like that. Frames
Yeah.
per second.
So I'm not sure we've got quite that bandwidth, but yeah. And while we're on just a bit of broadcasting thing, we just want a big shout out to ALN boys who, in their deal with KO. So that's an amazing thing, and for the growth of the sport, it's an awesome thing, and well done to those boys for teeing that up and getting that sorted.
Nice wide set here from Sturt, leaving the crease well open. Burnside, though, pretty good defensive unit. Newman gets himself a little bit of space as Harris was lured into the intercept, but Jakey Newman will take a big shot. Matthew Forbes will be first. Oh, no, it's not Matthew Forbes. That's
Newman?
no, we don't know who that is.
Is it Ty? Anyway, moving on. So we're looking at here a drive from behind, looking to initiate, and up to Mikey Forbes.
It is Ty Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Yep. So another youngster out there is Ollie Kernahan, who was on the cut there from Ty Sakamoto, but ball cut off by Jack Jerrick, and he's got some fancy red boots on tonight to get himself in the umpire's eye line. Here we go. Harris will take it. Jacob Newman, who is going to rest down, but lack of communication. Sturt back over they go. And down into the offensive end is Matty Caparoso, number 17. Brennan through to Marshall. And now Kieran Sandow probably gets his first touch for the evening as well. So Sturt will need to be on their game, I would think, and that's Nathan Goo picking up him with the 64 on tonight. Pangrazio on Caparoso at the top. Real isolation play here now for the Brennan pops out. So a little bit of a rotation happening here. 3-man rotation for Burnside. Pick and roll. Caparoso will carry deep to Goodridge at True X. Sandow. So nice, slow, patient offense from Burnside. As Goo gets a little bit tied up in the back corner. Falloon lays a little wood in these cold winter months up here at the Women's Memorial playing field, just lumbering a couple extra. When there's a nice check. Up check was a good one, but a bounce and landed in Brennan. Falloon good enough to get his own ground ball. So Guru goes up to Pangrazio, and he's put the Jets on, hasn't he? Nice delivery to Forbes. Forbes collects. Not advancing the ball, and the ball goes cold. Going top centre again. Newman will take it. Sturt will sub on their offensive team. Giannis, catch and carry. Could be a hidden ball trick here. No. Stone across to... oh, there we go. Ollie Kernan, that is a stinger in the top corner. Right out of the college textbook there. And let's have a look at that in the replay for 180 Finance. Look at this nice easy pass. Newman down there, some space. And a right up the top shelf, a real zinger.
A cookie jar, as Tony would say. That is an absolute ripper of a shot.
Yep.
Stick side high.
Stick side high.
But power,
Yep.
power wins out sometimes.
Great shot there. Defensively, it might have been young Tommy Seecamp, I reckon. But Hill, good start. Just needs to be winning those balls, and if he can... oh, no, he's turned it over.
Push, red.
Burnside through the middle of the field. Phillips. Newman will collect. They should put some high heat on here, and they do. And the sub comes on. Giannis picks up a nice easy one and stirred her off again. So young Ollie Kernahan with that stinger on the top corner has just raised the tempo here for Sturt. Let's hope it doesn't raise the blood pressure for T. Watts.
He's all clear apparently. So
he is all clear, 1-1.
It's good to have him on the sidelines again. Giannis up to Forbes as they work it around the outside here, trying to find a spot to initiate an attack from.
One little drop ball here, Harry Giannis, but he recouped it.
Be looking to go through the shorties.
Mike Forbes, big push. Arscott's found himself playing D, and that's a terrible ball. Got to take, got to make the most of your opportunities when you get the opposition to attack it down there playing D. You don't want to launch balls at shoelaces. Harris now clearing the ball, bottom corner. Ollie Kernahan will come across. Back to Jack Jerrick. Burnside will plenty of space through the middle of the field, although Brennan comes to take it up, and Giannis is tempted to go. Easy walk out. Oh, slap on the back leg. Nice clear there, Burnside. Luring Harry Giannis to the goalkeeper. As we have a commentary change. The wider community has spoken. They said, get Marty on the camera. And get, oh, look at that, Pancrazio just squatting flies out there.
That was a very nice up and under there. Got low and then come back around to get a higher angle and buried it low to low. Keeper didn't stay low enough there.
Well, it was from 4 foot, Braden. The keeper could have walked out of the cage, wouldn't have mattered.
Most keepers cheat low. See those? Oh, yep. See, made him take that extra step. One step to glory. That's what they say.
Nice camera work here, Marty Baker. Look at that left shoe on the white line. That might be our angle, Braden.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure whether that is on the line or if that's a bit of an optical illusion there. Oh.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So, Dow has a little pinchy in the back of the stick. And Sturt fly the ball down to offense again.
I don't think Jacob Newman's just about gone off the field yet.
No, he gets the green light, mate. He can play D.
He's a workhorse.
He does everything. He does it all. Big engine, good speed. Been scoring goals at will. Forbes just has a little cradling error there. That's and look at that.
Bit of pressure.
Really allergic to the rubber tonight.
There we go. Solid ground ball.
Forbes, ISO.
Got a bit of an opportunity here. Had a steam.
Oh, could have been a ward, I would think. Newman will get time to space to run into. Harris on him.
He's good down those alleys.
And that was Lucas Hansford, number 34. So a lot of youth out there for Sturt. Matt Forbes rolling. Oh, backwards pass to Stone. Catches in.
It's a great take.
Heavy traffic. Newman to Forbes. To younger brother Michael Forbes. Oh, that's a shit ball, isn't it? That's a terrible pass.
Made it hard for him.
Giving Lucas Hansford zero chance of collecting that.
The Burnside clears have looked very efficient and not rushed at all here. Not pressured by the Sturt rides. They've been able to clear right through the middle of the field too.
Yeah, not much of a ride from Sturt. There was 5 blokes sitting in front of the goal, so they're I would suggest maybe Braden, they're surrendering.
Just
they're packing it in and they're saying we'll cancel out any transition. We'll pray for a bad pass and we'll play 6 on 6.
Just play the percentages, you reckon?
Well, I think so. Yellow call from Burnside. Matty Caparosso up the top. Harry Giannis also will do a bulk of the midfield work alongside Jakey Newman.
He gets a little bit of that Matt Fuss clearing role, doesn't he? Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
So they will test him defensively here. No. Brennan pops out. Pangrazio got the long pole. Nathan Gurr as well. I think that's how we pronounce his name. Nathan Goo. Well, there we go. First check thrown in anger. Goodrich again. Custerman and Falloon shutting the door closed. So good control offense here from Burnside as we come to see a lot of.
Certainly not throwing the ball away, forcing those passes like Sturt were on the other end.
Yep. Goodrich will have Falloon. He'll look to go at some pace here. Commits to a side. Where's a check? Redirects.
Good
no
redirect.
slide coming. Oh, that
was a good knockdown.
was a good knockdown. Loose ball to be won. Custerman runs over it, but here another crack at it. He's gone over
Here
it
we go.
again and then interrupts Harry Gianna. So, gee whiz.
There we go.
Horrendous.
I think that was the third time he was checked to his knees.
And Nathan. So who are they calling? I reckon they've got the wrong guy there, haven't they?
No,
Not the right one.
that doesn't seem right to me.
I thought it was the long pole that was
Yeah, definitely.
number 64. If we had a look on the replay, but either way, 3-3 for Burnside. Looking for a wheel here as Chris
Tried
Nicola in
and
the
tested,
crease.
you can't go wrong. Everyone above the goal, always in shooting position.
Second cutter.
Oh.
Again, another goal scored with very little defensive pressure on the ball carrier. No check again.
Goodrich definitely the focal point of this offense so far.
So Trad VC replay. Look at that. Nice. The first cutter goes through who wheels around, but that second cutter was not picked up on, and Goodrich, he'll fill his boots up with opportunities like that all night. So here we go. This is the real battle for me.
He's been doing well so far.
Sturt still man down. We see in the background there Mike Forbes in the box. Custerman and Seacamp for Burnside up on the wing.
Oh. Absolute ground ball machine, Ryle.
Quarter time. Possession 2.
Well,
So that's something for the umpires to think about there. Man down, possession. Not sure when that penalty was released, but Burnside 3-1 on the back of some Jimmy Goodrich goal scoring exploits. A nice low to high
some good high percentage shots, and then
zinger
we've got
from
some
Ollie Kernahan.
individual brilliance from Sting in the stick side top corner. I certainly wasn't expecting him to shoot it. I was just glad I had it on camera.
180 Finance, Trad VC, quarter time. We'll be back with you very shortly.
My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
We're back. We're back.
Riveting second quarter here. What do we reckon? Over or under 4 goals for this quarter?
Gamble responsibly, Braden.
There's no gambling involved.
We are looking like a Sturt restart because good ground ball by Royal Customer got the ball back to goalkeeper Sam Kilford. So I'm tipping he starts with it down the back corner, or maybe they're going to give it to...
give it to their workhorse clearer. Newman will take it and probably do a nice solo run here, I would imagine.
Second quarter action underway.
They got the right corner. It's always confusing when you're flipping sides.
There can't be too much time left in that penalty, so as the Sturt guys run over to the box, taking a defender with them.
Interesting.
As we can hear, before that release is done, someone from the Sturt box is yelling out, we're coming off there, so they gave away that advantage, but
very good control.
Was Harris chasing.
All the way, go. Oh. Harris didn't give up there. Oh, picked it up, flicked it. Oh, wonderful one-handed pick-up by Goodridge. Pushing their advantage. Extra man, extra pass. Oh, beautiful from Nathan Arscott on the doorstep.
Yeah, so just caught for leg speed, unfortunately, for learners. We watched this here. Goodridge good enough to beat one, draw another, and that was young Jacob Newman.
That's just what you want as an attacker. One-on-one with the goalie, and him having to move.
4-1 Burnside.
They'll be happy with this start. Tony Watts, maybe not so much.
That ball's well and truly
that's well and truly
stuck in there, isn't it? No Sturt guy.
Someone's got to take it.
Yeah. So Mike Forbes, Ryan Stone. Ooh, that ball nearly goes out of bounds.
So what kind of offensive set are you going to be looking for if you're Tony here? You're going to go for a really long set, or are you going to...
Well, we know Tony does things differently, Braden.
I think I'd be attacking a specific matchup, maybe one of these shorties up the top.
Yeah, look, I think there's plenty of opportunities, but nice and open there. Lucas Hansford gets down low, can't quite get it off the deck. And Jack Jerrick makes light work of it. Tom Seacamp, great pick up there, coming through with a bit of pace. And Sakamoto sends him backwards there, similar to the goalkeeper. Jerrick and Burnside now will be nice and calculated on the way out.
Let's see if they concede this right again, or if they actually go for a bit of pressure. Here we go, close side. That was another nice easy clear. Very controlled and structured.
So Sturt Poles got their work cut out so far. Burnside making headways. Goodridge again, he'll like this matchup as they sub up the Bears.
Probably not your ideal matchup for defensively Sturt on the bloke that's currently putting a few past you. Just slow and steady, kicking it around the outside, getting things set up, and attacking through the short stick. Bit of a post up. Ooh, good save. Kilford.
Custerman.
Ryle with a paddock to run into.
So Sakamoto will take one too.
Oh,
It's a terrible not a good option to go to a pole
with his back turned.
in the offensive end. And great pick up there from Semlos. He goes for the turnover.
Another forced turnover. Oh,
Custerman has 1, 2, 3.
don't let Nathan Ascot get
4.
too close to you. He'll give you a whack.
Oh, that's on the helmet. No call.
Brush.
So, opportunities go begging. Sturt in the fast break, turn it over. Burnside turn it over. Ground ball's missed. So we'll have another lengthy offensive motion for the Bears. Ascot at X. He'll like his opportunity here on a...
Certainly a weight discrepancy there.
Yep. So he'll charge hard for the bottom corners, you would think.
Ooh, left. The question mark. Tried and true, but...
Oh, clean out. Clean out.
Fortunately, just didn't get enough steps above goal line extended there.
Well, lacking a little urgency. Sakamoto rolls himself back into trouble.
Just gotta run.
Underarm flick. So Ewan,
Yeah, like that.
brings the ball down. Yeah, so Ali Kernahan making some tracks, isn't he? Creating a bit of space.
Just a bit more urgency than the rest of the team at the minute.
2-1-3 being barked out from the coaching staff. Kernahan, back corner, driving through X. Clear out from Giannis. Forbes up nice and high. He's got a shorty. A lot of two-man game happening out here. As Forbes will deliver low. And that's Lucas Hansford.
So given that Sturt are looking a little lacking on the offensive end at the minute, is Aaron Hill cleared for full participation or just Fogo participation?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I would think he'd be in their best offensive 6.
It's probably bigger fish to fry for him, Braden, at the moment, I would think, with the World Cup only weeks away, where his probably output in the offensive end won't be of major concern to him. He'll just be focusing on the face-off duties, I reckon.
You don't reckon he'll get a couple of fasties out of there?
Oh, yeah, but he's not going to be playing attack.
No.
So he's probably thinking, I don't need to do it tonight either.
No, fair enough. Stick to what you're good at and practice it.
Brennan takes on Kernahan, shoots the ball down low. Sandow across to Marshall. Marshall with Pangrazio, who's looking a little
Ginger?
disinterested. Good ball movement. Burnside, a little bit of off-ball movement here as well.
Got a few in the crease.
Still 4-1 on the 180 Finance scoreboard. Ascot will have another go at the short. Forbes will wrap him up. Redirect up nice and high. And we've got a timeout for Ryan. Oh, look at him. He's
not happy.
He's not happy. As they really dawdle into that huddle.
On the 180 Finance scoreboard, we've got 4-1.
We might be able to tune into Tony Watts here at this timeout.
Can't imagine Tony's real happy with how things are going either.
Although he's not out here defensively with the unit.
He trusts them.
He's off. He's got some secrets. No, we haven't got him, but I guess we do.
When we hear any put the ball down, I would kick it over if we're under pressure. Wait, hold it for a second.
Yeah, so reception might be a bit
Gonna have to tell him to face the other way.
a bit skewed when he's not facing the camera, so it makes it a bit difficult. But
We don't want to give away too many of his offensive game plans.
I think he's trying to just be a little bit more positive with the ball movement down there offensively.
It's definitely a bit of a look and then kick rather than just moving the ball.
So Burnside into a 1-4-1.
Bit of a change from where they were at
And
before.
So intersecting and dicing up the wings into the crease. They are rotating through. So there's a
Nathan Ascot they've got both Both shorties on the same side.
Hansford playing good D there. I like that there. Open Marshall. High to high again. Kilford probably had him covered on the first one, asking Marshall for something a little special, and just sends it up and over. And the ball comes back in through Matty Caparoso.
That brand new fence doing a good job of making sure that ball doesn't get lost.
Goodridge and Sandow now will go high centre. Nathan Guru says, you can have that, run up. I'll play you when you get down here to me. So setting up. A little shaky bakey to the left. Redirect up high. Arscott. Newman. Just playing good body position. Interesting style, but effective nevertheless. Pegrazio now isolated with Marshall, and he just takes the alley and redirects high again. Goodridge will have a crack. So there's a lot of rotation happening for Burnside.
Probably not the defender I'd be looking to attack, but who knows? He's been good so far. Oh, good on the hands there.
Goodridge.
Oh, too easy. Left hand doesn't have the pace of the right. Oh, and a knockdown. Chaos. Good quick reactions there from the Sturt pole.
Newman collects. Illegal procedure blue, so there must have been a subbing.
Shane is all over it.
And Burnside might get one on the scrap. No.
Didn't want to push it. Didn't want to anger the coach. They are coach killers, aren't they?
They are. So Burnside now a second opportunity to stretch this lead. 4-1 Goodridge. Look at them, very packed in, the Sturt guys. Almost like a semi-zone, I think, almost.
Very flat.
Goodridge will go right. The slide is waiting. Just
early double.
Rolling
and,
around.
Enough pressure. Oh, fortunate roll. Straight to a Burnside stick.
Yeah. A good save. Kilford's had
Very
seen
nice.
that before. Lovely, nice little roll dodge out to space on the back
Jacob
side.
Newman doing some more running. Oh, there's the extra gear.
Sends it hip side, stick side.
It's hard to get the pace on those after you've just ran the whole field.
Oh, almost a good turnover here. So
that riding picking up from Sturt.
Another whistle, and Tony Watts gets onto another timeout. Sturt.
We'll have a go, yeah. All right. We're aware. What's that one? All right. You often hear me call it. We're up. Right. See you? Yeah. Just be careful. Over there.
So timeout. 4-1, halfway through the second here at the Women's Memorial playing field. Look at Paul Kernahan, might be having a little bit more of a say offensively.
4-1, 1-4-1.
Looks like it might be the flavour of the night if we can pick up there, Braden. Maybe 1-4-1 from
Hey guys,
Sturt.
let's reward our defence here.
It's definitely a ISO dodging heavy formation, which could definitely benefit Sturt if they've picked their matchups accordingly.
So the restart. Umpire Cam Adams. Jacob Newman. So 1-4-1 now, the Sturt team it looks like.
Gonna have to have the ball moving quickly here.
Mike Forbes. 3 on the crease though, as that wing guy just collapses in. Lewis Dow's out there playing some D for Burnside, which is good to see. Newman gets some space to move into as the rotation around him happens. Giannis pops out the back. He'll go at Adam Phillips on the back corner. Good pace, but not a lot of movement in front of him. Forbes will now have a look. Short stick D, and he finds some space. Hands free, shot off. Jarek save.
Close pipe, good
Burnside.
movement by the keeper.
Oh, Seacamp just batters that one down instead of catching it. Got an open player up ahead, they do. Burnside get out the back.
Another great clear.
But the ball goes cold as it goes wide. And Marty wants some loose change. Does he? Can't hear him. What do we got here, Braden? Who's got the ball? Far side there, Burnside.
Couldn't tell you. Not good with the names like you.
tradvc.com.au. 180 Finance bringing us this.
Absolute spectacle tonight.
It is. The lights look good here at Sturt.
It's basically daytime. It's actually better than the 3:30 time slot, I'd say.
So that was Lewis Dow having a bit of a offensive, run, but we just had nearly had a casualty as health and safety is not looked after at the back there with signage of cords. Don't trip over.
Need some high vis.
Lewis Dow again splitting up high, redirecting Sandow. Good D now from Gurzy. Oh, Sandow inside, backhander. Opens up the angle there, so...
Bit of the Canadian lefty.
Bit of stick chasing from the pole, opened up the back corner, and Sandow finds a nice little pocket on...
Reckon he might have slid high here early. He's probably lucky he didn't get called for a hold.
He's going for the check over the back of the head. No good. Opened up the gate. Coming inside, like all attackers would do. 180finance.com.au 0480 311 301. Jump on the website.
Is this the first face-off for the quarter? I think it might be.
It was, yeah. Ball started in possession, you're right. And it looked like...
nice
Aaron
win
Hill.
by Aaron Hill.
Yeah, lovely win there.
Very good. Face on, go off.
Custom, see, the ball needs to go down.
Probably hit the bottom corners there. Not much chance of anyone cutting when they're off at the halfway line, though.
No, it goes cold quick, doesn't it? Matty Forbes. Ollie Kernahan.
The star of the night so far.
Nice
Sturt.
rip, wasn't it? So Giannis collects and runs away from the cage. Goes to Ryan Stone. Stone to Newman, who'll take on Phillips. Doesn't mind what he's got. Hands free, firing away. Just off line. And Semler now says, I'd better come over here and collect Ryan Stone. Whistle in the back corner because...
My time. We've lost it.
Yep.
And we've got it back.
Bit of me time. Me time, you time. Long time.
Ref's time.
Forbes, Mike, Matt, Newman. Down low. Stone. Ooh, couple of good cutter there from Sakamoto.
Bit of posting up here on the back corner.
Oh, one-hander. Sakamoto just didn't have the pepper on it, but a good shot. Bouncing. Jack Jarrett, good enough. A lot of chasing.
Got his body in the way when he couldn't get his stick there. That's what the good keepers do.
A lot of pressure here from Sturt. The poles down the back corners there for Burnside. Upfield. Oh, Marshall had one on. Decided I'll do it myself. Down he goes.
Thought Newman was going to go the body there.
Look at Sakamoto just standing high, not really collecting anyone.
Doesn't mind a highlight reel, does he? Between the legs shot there from Goodridge.
That was a little, nothing traditional VC about that. Oh, that's a nice one.
Very good.
Speaking of traditional goals, inbound, little pick on the crease. Marshall smart enough to roll off. Arscott ready to feed, and have a look at the 180 Finance replay.
This is exactly what we wanted Sturt to do before, get the ball low.
Yep. A nice little backdoor cut, and that's what happens when you get attackers playing defence. It's like a house of cards.
And
little breath of air, and it all falls down. Burnside 6-1, starting to take control.
Nathan Arscott took a little bit of a benefit of the fast start from the end line there. Just caught the defence sleeping.
There we go. Half time, 6-1. State League action, round 8.
So you putting that one down as a win or not? It was going his way.
Yeah, it could well have been a Sturt win on that one, I think.
I reckon.
Traditional verandas, carports, roofing and guttering. 180 Finance, bringing you tonight's action live on a Saturday night. It's not Friday night lights, but Saturday night, 6-1 Burnside. Sturt struggling to get on the board. Ollie Kernahan ripping a zinger top shelf, which was very nice. Other than that, it's been
all one way.
All one way. Half time coming at you. See you after the break.
My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today. My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
All right, we're back here at the Sturt wonderful new facilities under these very luminous lights, sponsored by 180 Finance and Traditional VC. It's been a scintillating game so far from Ollie Kernaghan and Burnside. It's
Scintillating.
scintillating.
Braden.
Absolutely.
Can you just run me through the Webster Dictionary meaning of scintillating, please?
I'm going to go with it's exciting, but a little bit fancier.
And that's Sturt at the moment?
Ollie Kernaghan and Burnside is what I went with.
Oh.
Have been scintillating.
We had let's not get too carried away. We had one shot on goals.
One of one.
Other than that, there hasn't been too much more scintillating from him, Braden. But I agree with the shot. I agree with the shot. Burnside, little less than scintillating too. I would
6
think.
goals and a half. 12. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, 12 gets you a good win most days at the moment.
10 is the magic number.
And what's the magic number for 180finance.com.au?
It is 0480 311 301.
Be worth, with interest rates changing ever so rapidly at the moment,
Definitely.
give Chris McGurr a call and just see what he can do to help you out.
Definitely put that one in the phone, I reckon.
If he can come up with a saving for you, $250 sponsorship to your club, so everyone gets a win. And Trad VC, of course, just running quotes. Just running quotes day in, day out.
Getting run off his feet. A bit like Sturt at the minute. Jacob Newman must be pretty tired. I reckon he's cleared the ball every time. And the big benefit of getting your home finance looked at by 180 Finance is that any savings that you may get, you could use on a traditional VC carport.
You could. Third quarter action. Back to the face-off line. Jacob Newman out here in the wing. Harris.
Reckon that foot's on the
Josh
line again there.
Variety. Yeah, it must be a
Must be an optical illusion.
good win there.
Another
from
good
Hill.
win.
Yep. And
Great ground ball too.
a good.
Here we go, pushing that pace. This is what we're talking about.
Oh, scintillating comes to mind.
It was certainly a good sequence. It just lacked a bit of polish.
That was, you're right there, Braden. A great opportunity, a couple of young guns. Hill out the guts. Newman on the break. Kernahan on the back corner. If he had scored that, mate, I reckon I would have been on that early call of yours. I'm liking what we're seeing.
He's certainly creating opportunities.
Forbes
And again,
Yep, so he's not scared to shoot, which is great. We need more shots on.
free those hands and just let it fly.
Back corner, so Sturt, whatever Tony Watts has put in the drink bottles at half time is Bit of pre-game. Oh, a little bit of a drop there.
You
But
reckon it's a bit of Mike's secret stuff, do you?
might be. Of course, passed on by Therapeutical Goods of Australia. Giannis goes to the left, inside, back to the right. Good
Yeah.
check on. Stone collects back corner.
Isn't a fan of taking those shots left-handed.
So Matt Forbes now looking to go upfield. He's got the shorty of Chris Nicola. Giannis.
Attacking hard on these back corners.
Kernahan now. Seacamp guarding him. Newman down the alley. Harris has him covered. Goes through to X. Giannis. Mike Forbes creating space. Cutter back door. Not on. Bit of movement here. Good start to the quarter. Giannis shoots and scores. Flag up.
The Superman.
So Shane Abbott not happy with that defensive action. It didn't look too bad from this angle here. Certainly didn't replay here. So he's probably
That's
got
too
him
many
for
in
a
a row.
bar
Yeah.
check, has he? But
Definitely the cross check.
very little effect defensively. And Giannis turns around, hopping around that
It's just too
big
big.
size 11 shoe, and great shooting. Low and away. Sturt start the third with a boom. And look at Aaron Hill. He's keen as down early on the face, looking to get another one in.
We thinking out the back again?
Yeah.
Got plenty of room.
I think
Newman?
I think he's just restricted a little bit with his knee at the moment. So Aaron will be looking to use the wings as much as possible as he gets another good win there, doesn't
Very
he?
good.
Custerman, who
I'll let him down a little, but made up for it. Oh,
has been horrible on the ground
bit
balls
of
tonight.
bit of flair there from Aaron.
Ground ball to be won. Seacamp again, who has been very good on ground balls tonight. He's
Absolute.
lost the handle on it. The egg's broken. Forbes collects. In for another one, but Burnside has numbers with Semler
It's probably the right decision there.
camping at the back corner. So great little effort as that heater is doing wonders for us in the background, and the flags are going everywhere.
Great height from Shane there. I don't reckon Marty could get his flag that high.
There's medication for that, Braden. So I missed the call, but Burnside now 2 in the box, 1 for the penalty earlier on the goal. And too many on it must have been, of course. They had 6 on, so
That's
2 men up as 1 penalty is released and Nicola comes on. That was a quick minute, but Forbes. So Sturt will have another chance. Probably got a 30-second extra man happening here. Rotating the ball, good. Newman steps down from the feed. Looks to be
interesting formation for a man up.
Stone, left, right. Good save. Jarek in the red shoes. Harris collects.
Generally don't, you're not looking for dodges in a man up, are you, as a coach?
Still man down. And Harris goes up and over. Clears the ball.
Oh, little flip just through traffic.
Yeah, so just getting a bit too fancy with that. But out the back.
Cleaned up.
And now Sturt will have a defensive effort as Marshall with Pangrazio. And Pangrazio hasn't been within stick length of his attacker all night.
No.
He needs to get out there, show some skill. Nice, slow, steady structure. Burnside will roll into a 1-4-1 and they'll rotate heavily off the crease. Sandow will dodge hard downhill.
Making sure they get the look that they're after.
Giannis
Getting upfield.
gets
Oh,
walked
got
past.
burnt.
That's the one they want. Oh, a little skirter there was Adam Phillips.
Just had to keep a hold of it and they would have been alright.
Nice outlet. Nathan Guru gets it into trouble.
Oh, behind him, but a
Newman.
great take.
Good enough to rail that one in. But again, ball goes cold, top centre. Just advance the ball down the line, right? Get it through to X. Keep it hot.
They don't much seem to trust their players at X. There's not even anyone there.
No one does it these days. No one does it. Bring the ball, camp it up top, let everyone settle in, let the defence pack it in, and then we have 8-7 score lines. That's why.
Yeah. 8-7 generous.
So
nowadays.
Newman eventually gets
Oh.
to X. Oh, had a little angle there, and Ollie Kernan, I thought, might have received another little step down.
Yeah, he was definitely free.
So Newman drawing doubles. Semler now will pick him up through X. Forbes. Giannis, top centre.
Gonna go right here. Oh, left, back right.
Free,
Oh.
jumping again. No real power on it. And Jack Jericho's been pretty good tonight, I would think.
Felt a little bit confident after that first one.
Out the back, Semler and Forbes just needed to shut that pass down because that was an easy out now for the Burnside guys.
Nathan Arscott sitting by the box, completely naked.
Well, he needs to put some clothes on. That is not called for.
Maybe this is part of the reason why the poles are clearing the ball so often. Not a great pass from the keeper.
Geez, you're quick to make one pass, Braden. He's made one poor pass and he's a shit clearer.
I never said that.
Well, what you just said. You just said we'll have a replay on it if we need to.
I said maybe.
You just said he's no good at clearing. That's why the poles are doing it.
Well, I mean, if you notice a pattern.
Yeah, one off. No,
the pole's clearing the ball consistently. Most teams try to get it through their shorties.
Similar to Adam Phillips with a short pole now. Nicola. Phillips will sub off and find the long pole. Isn't it Phillips, number 4? Oh, 2's Adam Phillips. He is back there. I'm getting confused, don't I?
2 and 4.
Yeah, it's close.
It's pretty close.
Twice the man.
Or half.
Or half, yep, you're right. So Nicola, it's got Tai Sakamoto in the back corner.
It's probably a reasonable matchup for him.
It is, height-wise, at
great
least.
Pass.
Marshall on the left,
No.
just rakes that one down. Probably had time to get on the right and slot that away. Good shooter, given space. And this is Nicola again. So looking to go at Sakamoto on the back corner, but this time Sakamoto plays some good body D. Released to Louis Dow, who doesn't often see a lot of offensive time. And that's Sandow.
Another good pass.
Goodridge, not out there, is injured possibly. Haven't seen him for a little bit.
No,
no,
he's
out there. Yep, correct.
Just isn't the focal point
Dow.
right at the minute,
Ooh,
like he has been in the first half, but looking like he might roll out here.
Nicola. Sakamoto doing a good job. Hansford on Lewis Dow's. He rolls out to the left and then looks to go right.
Goodridge.
Shut off required here with Customer all over him, but another easy outlet from a pole.
I think Goodridge was in the crease to limit Ryle's ability to man him, and now he's got a switch, so he would attack that.
Hands free. Customer comes slashing away. Goodridge good enough. Ooh, shoot high.
Looked like it was close.
And Falloon not happy. He had 2 Burnside guys in front of him, still arguing with the referee that he was first on.
Have to get in their ear.
Keeping them honest there at the back.
Oh,
jeez.
There we go. That'll do it.
That will do it, won't it? That's
bit of lacking a bit of discipline there.
pretty ordinary little play there off ball. See if we can just see exactly what did happen.
180 finance replay.
Comes inside and bang,
Oof.
just a bar check in the chest.
Yep,
So Falloon frustrated about the first on clearly. And 6-2 and a good start for Sturt, but now man down. So the defence under pressure will need to have another block. As Burnside and Arscott ball back corner under these great new lights down here at the Women's Memorial Sturt Lacrosse Club fields.
Going for that 3-3 again. It worked so nicely the first time. Be interesting to see if they run that double cut again.
Nice and patient. Probably
looks like they are. Oh, he's on again. Good discipline to not throw it.
popping out top side. Arscott cross crease open.
Good vision.
Marshall this time.
Very nice, good.
Learning that the stick hooked a little last time, wasn't going to make the same mistake again, and that's a good through ball as Sturt really chocking up that back corner, getting really wobbly on the rotations, and Arscott hitting the back corner. Marshall slotting away the easiest of man-up goals. So well structured. As I'm just looking at Tom Seekamp here with the beautifully purple shoes. I'm just double checking my eyesight.
They are in fact
They
purple.
are purple. They're rippers. Really like them to match his shooting string. So he's vibing. Is that what they say, Braden?
That is indeed what they say.
He's vibing at the moment.
He's certainly, well, I mean, his performance backs it up.
He's been good.
Having a cracker.
He's been good, Tom Seekamp. Couldn't get game time at Brighton, so he's found himself
New home.
here at Burnside, and he's doing quite well too. He'd be very happy with himself. Hansford collects. Ooh.
Oh, that is a. Oh, here we go.
There we go there. So umpire Abbott is trying to just creep into the game. And Newman goes across field to Custom, and look at that,
Pushing
puts
it.
the Jets on, loves it. Light it up. No,
Not a great pass.
that's okay. Just pushing.
Good
So
initiative, though.
that's
I
it.
appreciate the added pace.
Mike Forbes through X as Sturt now sub back their mini champ, Jacob Newman. Oh, high ball, hard one. Ryan Stone.
Fortunately, the ground is
Hansford couldn't get it.
very thick, and the ball's not going to run out, so we get a ground ball battle.
Yep.
Stick swinging.
Tough one to be won, and that's Fitter.
Oh, great check. And a bit extra from Jacob Newman there.
Yep. Plenty of spice on it, and he's getting the ball back, is he? I wonder how that's happened.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. So there's a flag, 2 flags for unsportsmanlike with the pair of them. I mean, this sort of stuff here,
It's just unnecessary.
what do
isn't
we,
it?
what do we gain out of this, right? Just let the boys play. No blood, no foul.
We've got two 1 minute penalties. Perfectly cancel each other out.
Yep. That's just a real mothering from the umpire there, isn't it?
Jared.
I'm in charge, and don't you forget it.
It's certainly well within his eye line when it's 2 feet away from him. Can't really turn the blind eye to that one.
Burnside staying on field. Brennan brings the ball in. Looks hot. Inside
Oh.
ball. Customer's everywhere at the minute. Good pace out. Oh, that pass.
Another bad pass.
Forbes. Another.
That's 2 in a row. You didn't like it when I...
All the Forbes boys in there looking after each other. Mike Forbes now picks up a good one. Loses it again. Has another crack. Pushed.
Oh, in the back, I reckon.
Probably pushed in the back. Stone throwing it around. Oh.
Someone's going to go out of bounds at some stage.
And there's the whistle and a flag blown from the trailing referee, Bradley Edwards.
And,
As we have some...
an interesting call given.
it was
Shane
probably there. No, it
was
was...
quite a bit closer.
Yeah. No, it's probably the right call. That bodies were throwing around there. Ryan Stone just got a little bit high on Cam Similar, I reckon. And again, Burnside will have
Go man
another
up.
shot at this man up. So
It's been pretty effective so far. What's
So,
going on here?
yeah, it's a real lap. They're not offside. They're not offside. So they still haven't worked it out.
Oh,
There
not
we
both
go.
of you, just one.
So Burnside,
fans, getting into it here.
yeah, they are. They weren't offside. Burnside are just struggling to get their organisation right. I think
They're
going
just
man
trying
up.
to figure out what's going on. They'll call a timeout just so they can really figure it out.
Well, they just burnt 20 seconds of the man up.
Shorty, just bring it in.
So 7-2 Burnside. We'll tune into Tony Watts.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got.
Tony's doing
Right,
a bit of
bring it in.
counting. He's getting the fingers out.
Oi,
Fuck me.
take a breath, eh? Yeah. We feel like everything's. We feel like everything's going against. We feel like everything's going against us now, right? Let's get back on the fact that when we had the ball in our stick, we're getting opportunities. Yeah. So we got 20 on the penalty. I want whoever's going into D. I want you out into the offense now. Go.
Well, he's
Okay, you got the message?
concise, and he's not wrong that they were getting the opportunities when they had the ball. They are just struggling to keep it that way. Looks like Harry Jarnis will be the one to come into D when this penalty expires if Burnside don't manage to get off a quick shot.
Brennan, Arscott, Wheel. They haven't sent the extra cutter this time round. Oh, and that...
Reckon that might have been out the lights there. Oh, I mean, you don't miss. That was a very catchable pass.
I'm just having a look at the end of the field. It doesn't appear to be any lights at either end. Braden.
He's got to blame something, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, great body. No. No. Oh, and another one.
So, might be Josh Harris, the
he's down, and the helmet's off.
Of a Ryan Stone bar check.
Josh Harris has been known to give just as good as he gets.
Not sure what that relates to in that incident, but Ryan Stone will go to the box again, and Sturt will be down for another man up. So Burnside have thrown the ball away. We'll get another crack at it. The Sturt faithful just a little uneasy at the minute.
Probably unhappy with what the scoreboard is showing, I imagine.
They've all got their baby blue glasses on, making a real fool of themselves over here. But 2 men up now. Burnside in no rush. They can really, with an effective man up, we've seen tonight, Braden, they should really be pushing to get at least two cracks at man up here.
Absolutely. They've been very potent when they do it with a bit more urgency than they're currently going with.
Or maybe the lack of dominance in the face-off is prompting them to... there we go.
There we go. That would make sense as to why there was no urgency. Making sure they get possession for the penultimate quarter.
3/4 time action brought to you 180finance.com.au. Calling Chris on 0480311301. 3/4 time, 7-2.
It's a 1-1 quarter.
Adverts.
My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
So 7-2, Burnside's way. 2 in the box for Sturt.
Given the amount of time that Sturt spent man down that quarter, I suppose Tony would be reasonably pleased with a 1-1 quarter.
Two cutters through, wheeling through the back. They had been going back up the top there. Ascot nice and wide.
Making a few adjustments.
Through there, Goodrich collects. There's a real 2-on-1 here in the back corner if they push it. Ascot
Oh, I
could
reckon that
open
might
up the
be a shot.
hands. Oh, that's a real
Not
par.
a good one.
A real gumball to Kilford. Ollie up to collect. Good movement here.
Oh.
Yeah, the thought was right.
Oh, there we go.
Newman.
Bit of a bump in the ground right there.
Oh,
Yep, that'll be a flag. Bit of a synchronisation there from Bogger and Cam Adams.
so 30-second push in the back maybe, or interference, or not sure what the call
Yeah,
might have been.
Looked like a push, I reckon.
So Ollie Kernahan back corner. The restart, man up. Giannis top. The mini champ collects. Aaron Hill, your call for him to be playing offense is happening.
He's certainly got a shot on him, so I'd have him out there.
Turnover.
Not ideal.
So that was definitely a shot on Cage. So it might have been a case of first on. The Sturt guys were maybe not in the right backup position. Anyway.
Caught watching instead of moving.
So Burnside still a man down. And they go straight to Chris Nicola.
We can hear Tony Watts yelling to double the ball, but I don't think they're going to be able to.
Offside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Offside, yeah. So he's just going to count forward, not backwards. He's done that, Cam. So turnover. As number 4, who I was getting so very wrong earlier, Raf O'Connor. Cross back over. Newman down the highway. 2 to choose from now. Ryan Stone inside, outside, shot on. And you can hear the faithful alongside us. Sturt draw one back, as they did in the third quarter, Braden, to get the first strike on the board.
Drawn blood.
Ryan Stone, a little shimmy on the back corner, but great to hear from Newman, creating offense. And
almost a bit of a knuckleball there.
Ryan Stone just turning Adam Phillips inside out like he's doing the washing.
There's very good composure there from the lefty. They're always always think a bit different, don't they, the lefties? They've got all that extra room. They certainly like to utilise it.
Hill and Dow. At it again. This time, Hill's got his measure tonight, I think. Great pick up there, Giannis. It looks like he just tripped on a little turf monster there and held the ball up. But again, ball goes cold. Just dump it through to Forbes, get it behind at X. Give everybody else a chance.
Exclusively high today. Not keen on keeping the ball at X.
Matt Forbes to Stone. Goes far to Mike Forbes on the far side. Giannis collects it again. Lucas Hansford here with Seacamp minding him. Forbes with Brennan. And just pushing deep and down. Creating a little offense for him. Doesn't need to push too hard out there. Forbes. Phillips. Nice low ball, but Giannis collects. Lewis Dow out there playing D. Giannis takes him on. Hands not free, sends one low, and
another jump shot that caused him to lose his footing there.
That's right. Oh, and Ollie Kernahan, great back up in the back corner. Inside to Stone, likes his chances here, but it's a heavy D, isn't it? Good pick up, nice shot on, and
Boggers decided that might have been a push, and another word or two.
Yep. So there was going to be a chance. Simultaneous fouls. Looks like Ryan Stone will go to the bench as well for a little bit of retaliation.
And he's thrown the hat.
Yep, red 7-9.
So they're going to be 3 men down here by the... Oh, no, 2 men down for red.
Should be 2, yeah. So an
and
extra
1
man
for
for
blue.
Sturt.
There was he was running out of things to throw. He would have had to take off his shoe if he called another one.
So the outcome now is not always great here, Braden, I reckon. 5 on 4, because 5 really throws a cat amongst the pigeons offensively.
It does. It's not what you train for. It's not what you used to. It's
Looked like a little pseudo 1-4-1 without the 4. Make it a 3. Nice and wide.
Oh.
Hill will have a look at it.
I don't mind that. That wasn't far away.
So no 3 whistles on the ball out of bounds. Time ticking away. In it comes Forbes streaming in.
Oh, it's there.
Newman.
It's open again.
Hill.
Oh.
Oh. Gee, that was a hot ball, wasn't it? Nice and high. Ribs exposed. No attacker likes that.
It's a hospital pass, that one.
Forbes. Newman. Back to Forbes. Step inside.
Oh, I'm not sure about these drives in these man-ups.
No, and it seems to be Forbes all the time too. And that time, nothing but a cradling error.
Oh.
A good check by Newman. Hustle, hustle.
He doesn't give up, does he?
Timeout call. So smart
Good,
play.
good
Burnside
timeout
remain
call.
in possession there. Still 2 men down. Sturt still 1 down.
We might zoom in on the Burnside coach and see if we can get a bit of sentiment, or maybe the Sturt coach.
You got outstanding out there.
Not a lot being said on
I
the...
got 3. I got
Send him
how
a
many?
little bit.
We're still 1 down.
There's 5 down there.
Okay, so we've got our D. We've got our D.
D's are down there.
Okay. How long have you got? 6.
Yeah, we have 6 all round. As you going on.
And the other.
Good for numbers. Good for numbers.
Oh, they're the same, aren't they? Yep.
So just working out penalty situation there
Who's my other one here?
as Jacob Newman
Who's
gets
on?
himself
Yeah.
ready to launch
Who's on?
into the
Okay.
defensive end from the centre line. Burnside will be holding on to the ball. They won't be in any rush as Sturt pack it in nice and tight and allow them to burn time on the clock. So they can't be too much longer. Might only be down to 6 or 7 seconds, I think, might have been the call as 1, 2,
Quick
3 are
smart.
released. They're all on.
And,
Arscott comes across.
We're all back. Even Stevens.
7-3 Burnside up. tradvc.com.au. Give them a buzz. 8376 3839.
It's been a very good defensive effort from Sturt since half-time, only allowing the 1 goal.
Sandow, high centre. Custerman on Goodridge gives him his right hand, which is painful to see.
He doesn't mind getting out there and getting in your face, putting a bit of pressure on.
Arscott, Falloon. Nicola wants to go at Newman. Right hand dominant slide comes from Custerman. Easy out to Sandow. He wants to get back in right hand side. Nathan Good doing very, very well. Ends up with James Goodridge, Nathan Arscott. Back corners, Marshall. And Holler thinks, I'll have a go at Pangrazia, but no, he's looking for a short stick match up through X, which sometimes isn't always the best options. Newman quite handy defensively.
Not when you've got one of the other team's best shorty D on you.
Look at that, getting in there. So quick feet from Newman, gets him in good spots.
Very good insert check there. You don't see too many shorties pulling that off.
Nathan Goo, Sandow, who's been quiet tonight, rolling back
Just
left,
probing.
inside ball, not on. Kilford collects. Hansford making some space here. Custerman wants to go to him and it's just not on.
That's 3 in a row for Ryle now, isn't it? Bad passes.
Oh. Yep. Right in front of the Blues, the Blue Devil fans. That first check, unfortunately, just running across the grill of Lucas Hansford. And Sturt now will have a chance to cut this lead again. Braden, what are we looking at here? 1-4-1?
Would be nice if they could get the shots on Cage in this man up. But I think the 1-3-1 that they were running before when they were still man up was looking quite nice. So I wouldn't be upset if they went back into that.
Well, there's an extra man out there now for both teams. Newman into that
Moving the ball
right-hand
quickly.
shooting. And
Stick side.
yeah, at knee level, nice and easy. It's a juicy one for the keeper. Absolute soda.
He's got a decent amount of pace on his shot, but he's going to need a hell of a lot more if he's going to shoot like that.
Especially if it's in the first 10 seconds of a man up.
Oh, there's a broken stick. Yeah, he's going to have to pick that up and run off.
It's another burnt time out, really, wasn't it? Although he's probably trying to resettle the group because they are man up. Sometimes you can spend another 10 seconds
just figuring
getting
it out.
yourselves organised. So,
Oi, man up team,
there
please.
we go. Nice and clear.
Just a man up team, just a man up team.
They're locking me off on that.
I know what they are. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? And that's what I'm about to speak about. They're locking Jacob off coming down here. Harry, you're at the top here, man. I want you to look through that. Because down as that's Harry's up the top here, and Harry, as they move that win. All right, there's a shot up the top. Yeah. Give it back.
so some real structure coming out of this timeout. We can't quite get everything Tony's saying, but he's identified a lockout, as we see for Burnside. Actually, Josh Harris just saying, you know what, at 7-3 and a little bit of a hit like that, I'm done for the night. Thanks very much.
Packing it in. Don't
So,
blame him.
running off the field, mind you, which is always a good look from a bloke who says he can't finish a game.
It's just a pain tolerance thing, I think.
Newman. Hill. Oh, look at the... Is it Ewan up there to Hilly? Hilly across to Giannis at the point. Newman, hands free. Loads up and fires. The mini champ says we're not out of this just yet.
That's what they needed from Harry before.
So, yep,
And
I'm not sure that is what Tony was talking about. He was talking about Newman getting locked off, but got himself free. Two of the Burnside boys screaming out, hands free. Newman just picking knots out in the net there, Braden, like a surgeon.
Stung that off-stick side top corner, and making the goalie move is all it takes.
Keyhole precision, Jakey Newman lighting up. And he says, I'm ready to go for another wing. Let's go, Hilly, get me the ball. 7-4 Burnside. That might have been a Louis Dow control, but this is where they've been very good. Custerman will chase hard. Dow inside, just giving it away. Oh, look at this.
Bit of a ward there, I reckon.
Yeah, it was. Real ward, wasn't it?
Put the hand straight on his chest.
Terrible ball, so they're going to get it back anyway. Forbes now. Oh, the big
That's
up
how
and
you
over.
do a swim.
Look at that advance in the ball. Brilliant.
Actually pushing their advantage. Oh, run. Oh.
So, probably not the right option, unfortunately, but I like the endeavour there. Ollie Kernahan just loading up.
Time's definitely against him, so I can see where his head was at.
Hard to score when you don't have the ball, however, Braden.
Indeed.
So, risk versus reward.
There was definitely opportunity for the backup there.
So this is really going to be a testing pass here from Jack Jerrick. Braden Munn been right on top of him tonight.
That's a nice easy one there.
That pass was okay.
Stationary, always easy to hit a stationary target. I reckon there might be a penalty here if he keeps it up. Oh, just, yeah, there we
Plenty
go.
of hustle there from Lucas Hansford. And there's nothing worse when you're pushing out in the middle at the halfway line that your pole is sitting back inside and allowing an easy out. Look at this. They're down 7-4, but we'll pack it in and we'll allow Burnside just to burn seconds off the clock.
Just to walk it around. Well, given that they're not doing a whole lot, nothing wrong with talking about tradvc.com.au 8376 3639. Can't go wrong with a very nice carport, veranda or patio. Certainly would need one if the weather was as predicted tonight. But fortunately, we've had a beautiful night out here.
We have. The lights warm this place up a bit too, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is that the heater? It might be the heater.
They're all working in unison.
Lost ball here. Can't quite get on the hands where Sturt need to be closing space, giving themselves a chance, putting the pressure on the ball movers. Hansford now. Slide comes probably not on. But Burnside in no rush, are they?
Just showing a bit of poise and knowing that they're in the driver's seat in this game right now.
And now panic comes from the Sturt bench about pushing. Well,
it's probably a bit late for that.
Look at that, no pressure on the catcher again.
Nope, just letting them waltz around.
Another one. Another one.
And another.
So they've really white flagged this one, Sturt. They've said it's okay. We're happy with the 7-4 score line. And Burnside in no need. They've got the stall call, however. Sandow's got 2 in the game, and look at him just packing it in. Look at the next passes, wide open too.
Well, I can certainly say that I'm surprised that Sturt have come out and won this second half 3-1 after their
that's
6-1.
the worst thing you want to do, isn't it? So
might be 3-2 actually, given that they're about to be 2 men up by the look of it.
So that was probably have had their time again. They're pushing a little bit harder, and then certainly not fouling after hanging around for 2 minutes. But it looked to be a bit of a surprise call. So 2 men down as Custerman came across for the double. He gets pinged as well. And now Burnside will play the widest set of offense that you've seen. Stall's been called, but it doesn't matter. When you're 2 up,
hard to push the ball when there's 2 extra free men.
Yep. So within 2 to go, probably a minute and a half. A good minute of that, there'll be 2 men down.
You'd imagine the goal would probably end up coming from the crease here if they can move the ball fast enough.
Oh, look at this.
And pick it up and not drop it.
But look at what happens here. Next pass, no pressure. Back you go. He packs it back in again. So
nice little fake from Arscott, and he might have the shot on here. Nope. Unselfish, pass it on. No, and the crease.
Can you believe that? Going for the overhead in the crease. Goodrich collects. Man of his ilk is going to slot that home. Look at the replay here for Trad VC.
Burnside have finally got their second.
Look at that. Loose in the crease. The big overhead tries to go. And Goodrich
just buried it.
Very good at sinking that. So with a minute to go, Braden, we're looking at player of the match.
After that last little cameo, I think it'd be hard to go past James Goodrich. I think that's 3 or 4, and certainly hasn't missed many. He'd be on a high percentage for the night.
Yeah, he was dominant early when the game was on the line. Aaron Hills won that again, but 3-on-1, hard for him to come out, and he is pushing hard. So Tom Seacamp retreating.
Here we go, on the line.
So it's been Aaron Hill will be in the mix for best on. He's been very good up on the face-off mark.
Absolutely, he's probably the only thing that really kept him in it.
For me,
getting possession so often.
For me, Jack Jerrick was good enough tonight in cage.
Another good lockdown.
I thought he saved everything he needed to save. Pangrazio needs to advance his ball. We've got a short pole running down the centre of the field. You wouldn't want to give to him, would you?
Well, maybe they're going to finally hit that low corner. Up and under, and still got it. I reckon that stick might be. I reckon that stick might be illegal. If I had to take a guess.
No, he's been playing like that for 20 years, Braden. He's not going to have an illegal stick tonight. After 20 years of doing that, box player, mate, very good skills. Illegal in which way, I should ask?
Oh, just maybe the pinched. It's hard to get him out when you carry it upright like that, close to your chest, and it's pinched.
Yep. No, he's been doing that for many years, Ryan Stone. Good ball handler, big, strong upper body.
It's a great power cradle.
He's, very strong. Very strong. So 2 down for Burnside. Sturt got a good opportunity here. Let's hope they don't try and dodge from the wings again.
I would certainly hope not.
So there's huge panic coming from the Sturt box. There's only a minute left. 8-4. I don't know if they're going to get the win, but
spent it before he caught it. You can see his eyes lighting up there. Oh, I reckon that
check
was
right across the quad, wasn't it?
interesting check. Yeah.
He's thrown the flag for that too. I don't know if it was possession though, was it?
It didn't look to be.
Might have had it early there, Braden. My eyesight is
just right in the edge of the stick.
My eyes are saying I've seen enough today. So this will surely be the end, and there's a turnover.
Interesting.
Stall, was it? Must have been the stall call. Not moving it forward. Newman. Oh,
that was a hospital pass.
it really was, wasn't it?
Fortunately, pulled out of it.
So 8-4 Burnside run-out winners against the Sturt Blue Devils.
Not as ugly as it could have been looking at half-time.
As the Burnside guys get right around Jack Jerrick, who was pretty good early on, I thought. Really stopped Sturt in their tracks after that Ollie Kernahan stinger, and we will talk about it because it was electric, wasn't it, Braden?
It was one of the better shots I've seen in quite a while.
Ever? We're going ever?
I'm not sure about ever. But
of course, if you want to see more of Ollie Kernahan, he'll be playing in the Under-18 state tournament in a couple of weeks' time at Brighton. So get down to Brighton during the July school holidays and check him out firsthand.
Is he an attacker or is he a midfielder in that team?
Look, I'm probably going to say he's going to do a bit of all, I would think.
Bit of
These
everything.
days, everyone's required to do a bit of everything.
Not much specialty left, is there?
8-4 Burnside. You're going with James Goodridge best on ground tonight?
I'm going with James Goodridge. I think he was very efficient, didn't make any mistakes that I saw, and put the ball away when he had the opportunities.
Thank you to Tony Watts for offering up his availability on the mic. Marty Baker jumped on the camera there towards the end. Yeah, let's have a look at that goal there as
definitely,
as the boss says. Let's get into some replays. So Newman Kernahan said, "I'm not standing around watching this. Seacamp not out of position.
Just
good enough. I mean, stick wasn't on hands. I get that, but
he just didn't think he had it in him, and he showed him up.
Lit it up.
Absolutely.
So
corner was a little bit on fire after that.
Looks like Marty Baker is looking for a interview with player of the match, James Goodridge, and that might be happening. Looks like it is. So we'll get ourselves ready for James to come across, and we'll talk to him when he gets here.
My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
Testing.
Right, we good to go? Martin? Player of the match, James Goodridge. Well done, mate. Well done. The doctor was on early on the coverage, saying it's the Jimmy show, and it was in that first half. Nice. What do we do? Fill your pockets up early with 2 man-up goals, maybe? Were they man-up?
There was a nice split from the top. You went left, switched back to your right. Beautiful bounce off the turf.
That's right. And the second cutter through on a man-up, which you scored a nice easy one. So that was a good one.
The cheeky double cut.
So tonight, James, we thought Sturt, face-off guy Aaron Hill, did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Burnside usually has the luxury of Louis Dowd, so dominant on the face. That didn't happen tonight, so...
No, I definitely agree. I think Hilly's unbelievable in the face. You know, he's really stepped up.
Yep.
You know, he's obviously not close enough. Sorry, boys. Yeah. So you know, he's definitely a talent to look forward to in the future.
Yep. So that might have been his first game back, I reckon, after a lengthy layoff.
Knee or something.
Yep.
It's good to see him back though. It's definitely good to have these young kids definitely playing.
Absolutely.
That's what we need for our sport.
And he'll take part of the World Cup under 21s in a couple of months' time. So very good in that behalf. Good bounce back, I suppose. Surprising loss last week. But came out firing, I guess. We liked the shot from young Ollie Kernahan down here. That was a stinger, wasn't it?
That's a real nice goal. I think the boys were saying down the other end that's his first state league goal too. So that
we got it on camera.
Nice. Yeah.
Highlight
What a
reel.
debut.
Yeah, not bad.
Jack Jarrett, good in goals.
Yeah,
Again.
he's. I think with him participating with you guys in the state team,
Yep.
you know, the extra training he's been putting in.
Yeah.
It's really good to see. He's grown as a goalie.
He
you know.
has.
He obviously came in and took his spot from Brett when we first had it, who's obviously another pretty talented goalie, and
Yep.
he's definitely earned that. He puts in more work than just about anybody else I know.
Premiership goalie, Brett.
Yeah.
Yep. Very
Absolutely.
good. What else we got here? We got Josh Harris. A little banged up at the end there, I think, maybe.
I think, a little bit more precaution.
Yep.
I think he'll be fine. I think, obviously, with the score, well, at the time, they obviously Sturt had a pretty good run
Yep.
towards the end there. But
Yep.
I think just, being cautious, obviously he hit his head on the ground as he bounced back up.
Oh,
so-
okay.
But he'll be fine. He'll be back
Concussion
next week.
protocols, maybe.
That's
Your shoulders, all good?
Yeah,
You
shoulders
seem
are
to
good.
be up
Shoulders
and
are
down.
running.
Yeah,
Shoulders are as good as they're going to be, I think.
lovely. What else we got, Braden?
There was the shoulder mobility looked alright when you went for the cheeky between the legs down there at the
Yeah.
end.
I think I was 100%, so now I'm 50%. I'm going to put that away for everything, I think. That's it.
Good. I'm sure Coach Ryan will have a word to you about that, maybe.
No, maybe not.
Excellent, mate. Well played tonight. Burnside back in the winner's circle. Just trying to close that gap, I guess.
That's it, yeah.
All of us and chasing the 1 and 2. So
Well, I think it's really good this year, obviously with North beating Glenelg a couple of weeks ago.
it's really opened it up, hasn't it?
It's really like the competition this year looks good.
Yep,
It's good to see it's a bit more even this year.
Well, I reckon the way I read it, that probably cements you guys into 4th, at least anyway. So that might have shut the door on anybody else sneaking in. So well done in that regard. I guess now it's focus all now on the North Eagles for you guys.
That's it. I think it's 2 weeks, I think, for us.
Okay, good.
We've got ETP next week and then North Eagles the week after.
Albi Fuster,
Albi next week, yeah.
at home.
Away, because it was the second game of the season, so we pushed it to the middle
Okay.
game, so it is away, but
Lovely.
our home.
Very good. Always a
nice.
good game.
Yeah.
Well, tonight's game, 8-4 winners. Burnside man of the match. James Goodridge filled his pockets with a couple himself. 3, maybe 4. What are we saying?
At least 3, maybe 4.
You count them, James? No, 3. We're going with 4.
4.
Yep, we're going with
Definitely
4. Happy with 4. So well played. Good
Thank
to see
you.
you back in the winners' circle, mate. Good to see you up and healthy, running around. Always good to see a fully fit James Goodridge out there.
Absolutely.
Good luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks, boys.
Very well played.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Done.
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, mate. And that wraps up, I think, for tonight with Laxus ATV. Thank you, Braden, for stepping in.
It's been my pleasure. Thanks to Marty for taking my normal job.
Yeah, well, the messages came in thick and fast when Marty started on the camera, and I started on the mic, and when the people speak, you got to react.
He tries his best,
So
I'm sure.
you filled in the hole, Braden. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Hayden Eagle, of course, in the what do we call that?
Producer's seat.
Yep, in the big seat. So all things going to plan. Upcoming weeks, I'm not sure exactly what the screen time is, but so we might have a couple of weeks off, and then there might be a double header coming up with the women, and then we're back here for two men's games later on in the year. So stay tuned. It'll be up on the socials. Check that out. Thanks for hanging around. Cold night here, so hopefully it was warm at home while watching. Braden, good job.
Thank you
We
very
will
much.
we'll sign out
And,
for Trad VC and 180 Finance
We'll be back in a few weeks.
across this ATV. Ciao.